Hi there, students. Second hand. Okay, second hand is an adjective or an adverb, meaning something that has been owned or used in the past by someone else. So, if you buy a car, normally it's second hand. Well, you might buy a new car if you've got lots of money, but very often you buy a second hand car. It's already been used. Now, there's an interesting question of, is this one word, second hand? Is this hyphenated or is it two words? Well, normally if it's two words, it talks about the second hand of a watch or a clock. Yeah, a clock has an hour hand, a minute hand, which tells the minutes, and the second hand. Yeah, the second hand, and normally second hand, two words, refers to the second hand on a clock or on a watch. Whereas with a hyphen or joined together, this is the adjective that talks about something that's been used before. Okay, so it's very good to buy second-hand things because very often they're a very good price and they're very often better quality than the new things that you can buy today. So something that's second-hand is not it's not new from the shop. It was bought by someone else new from the shop, and then they had it for a bit, they used it, and then it's been resold to you. You could have a second-hand bookshop. Second-hand books are very good. These are books that somebody has bought new. They've read them, and they're still perfectly good to read. So, second-hand. Now, we can also use this word second-hand to say not from the original source. So, for example, how did you get this news? Did he tell you? No, you got the news second hand. You got it indirectly. So second hand, news that's second hand, is information that you've learned directly as opposed to something that comes from the original source. All gossip is second hand or even third or 10th hand. Okay, so second hand information. Indirectly learned information. There's a phrase, second-hand smoke. So if you're in a room where somebody else is smoking, you're breathing in their second-hand smoke. This is talking about passive smoking. So somebody else has smoked this smoke, and you're getting second-hand smoke. Okay, so second-hand. Something that had a previous owner. It's not new. A second-hand car, a second-hand bookshop is a shop where second-hand goods can be bought, goods that have been used already, or second-hand information, or maybe even a vicarious experience is second-hand. Yeah, it's something that you experience through the writing of someone else. This would be second hand. Okay, it's something that's second hand you accept from the authority of another person. It's not from the original. Okay, on the basis of what other people have said indirectly. So I recommend buying second hand. It's ecologically very friendly because you use your carbon footprint. The carbon footprint of second hand goods is much lower than making a new one. So I think second hand is a good thing. Okay, so previously owned. I hear this phrase a lot. Previously owned, not new, used by someone else, pre-loved, pre-owned. Yeah. And then a second-hand dealer, somebody who sells second-hand things. Okay, so at first hand, first hand, I think first hand information is information you get from the original source, whereas second hand is indirectly. Okay, so yeah, first hand and second hand, and probably even third or 10th hand as well. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Second hand.